City, the football capital of the South, Birmingham, Alabama, home to the UAB Blazers, and the fans here have been eagerly anticipating this clash. Today, two teams get set to square off in an intra-conference battle in the American. As we'll see, the Temple Owls taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the UAB Blazers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
Entering play call screen.
The Blazers will kick it away to start us off. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Formation. There are 6 categories. There are 2 sub. Overflex. There are 2 categories. You have 18 options. Cover 3 matches selected.
Looking for space. It's Mason. Got room at the 35. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
You want to get the crowd out of the game? Make it boring. Pound the football. Run the football right at them. It takes the juice away. It takes that sauce away. You don't get to those third down situations where they get absolutely bonkers and it's hard for the quarterback to even think. Just run the football right at them.
Entering play call.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Owls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Entering.
Let's talk for just a second about Temple. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent and high school talent that can come in that you know they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
UAB decided not to hand it off on that RPO. Defense, great job taking the throwaway, now setting up 4th.
First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on once.
Entering play. Favorites. Motion. RPO red, Y flat.
Right to work up top. That's reeled in. It's Brown. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
And a nice job finding my wide receiver. And then how about the wide receiver turning into a running back, getting upfield, getting some positive yards, and getting the first down.
They'll run it from the gun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And big pass plays like that are the product of an offensive line doing a great job in pass protection. That quarterback cannot read the coverage and get the football out of his hands to the open receiver unless he has time. So give this offensive line tons of credit up front for communicating and not giving up any ground. They are being so physical.
And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Blazers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Steps away. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Blazers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Blazers.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's shown it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Over. Double. Cover 2 invert. Nickel overload free.
Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Got a man. It's Mason.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Blitz 0.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Got room to work. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example of that.
Oh, it's picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Rain, sleet, snow, sun shining, I don't care. I get interceptions. Give me that rock.
UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Turning it on! Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Now he'll fire back into the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And for a defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that quarterback off his spot where he feels very comfortable, and they get him flushed outside of the pocket. And good perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody's still covering their guys, moving across the field with the QB. Nowhere to go with the football.
Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down the open field. What a big game.
And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, UAB.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Entering. Nick. Dot. Nick. Over. Double bracket. 3-3. Over. Cover 3 match.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Formation over.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Looking to throw, it's Sparks. Pulls it in, it's Irvin. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go, and this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
Got him downfield. At the 35, he's loose. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. They'll try the run.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration out front. As a result, you lose yards.
Nickel 2 trap is selected.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here we go. Looking to fire. Now improvising. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He goes out of bounds, and he is really close to the goal line there, knocking on the door.
1st and goal, Temple.
Keep half. Middle 3rd.
The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
Entering play
the
call.
Officials offer the deal,
Barrett,
and the coach accepts that they will take the penalty.
Recent there, coach formation, double mug, there's load, double nickel over, SS blitz free.
Temple will line up with a 1st and goal.
Middle 3rd.
Motion from the wide receiver. Caught behind the line. It's Irvin. Touchdown! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. UCLA was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Bruins performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. It sounds like they had a good one there.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. On the run, it's Sands. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. The sure hands, it's Brown. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
All right, that's when the offensive line has got to be able to communicate and pick up. When that inside linebacker comes running through the A gap or the B gap, those O-linemen, they've got to work together, and they've got to pass guys off to one another to make sure they pick him up. They didn't do it that time.
And the Blazers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Gonna take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Quarterback now breaking the field. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Blazers will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one of the day is on its way, and he's been sort of scarce around here, only called out one time in that loss last week.
There are 6 categories. There are 2 subcategories. Option is set to over G24 plays. You have 7 up. Make it over. There are 6 categories. You have 36
Temple
options.
takes over, and the offense will return
selected.
to the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Got the 1st down and still on his feet.
Entering
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Cover 4 quarters is
I'll
selected.
tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the...
There he goes. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Double bracket.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Got it behind the line. It's Irvin. At the 35, he's open. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
Well, and you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup
Entering
at the 25.
over. There are 6 categories.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot
selected.
unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looking downfield, it's Sparks. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
And the misconnection on third down.
Bend don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that third down. And now the offense is in an interesting situation.
Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it.
Middle third.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Owls are threatening on first and goal. He's got the tight end. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Play call, you have 7 options. 5, 4, 2. Return left is selected.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options, but sweep is selected.
Give to the running back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Recent, there are 8 favorites. There are 8 categories. You have 16 options. Slot cross is selected.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout.
QB blast. Double switch.
He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. Looking for a crease. It's Ingram. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Double switch.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Godfrey. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Firing to the right, complete. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. And the Blazers are in the hurry up. Just feeds the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
Well, when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on 3rd down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
He's going to take off. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
Man, that's why these quarterbacks are just so hard to defend. It's a pass play. He drops back, first down. Got to play the whole field up, scrambles around, runs for a first down. New set of downs, new set of problems.
The Blazers have it with a 1st and 10. Makes it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Formation. There are
we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody open downfield, and he just decided to take off.
Wide, tight slot, wide offset, wide stack, deep choice.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Gonna run it. It's Ingram. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without score. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UAB.
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a 1-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it back. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
There are 6 categories. Edge blitz 3. Nickel blitz 3. Temperature. Cover 3 match.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Sparks. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He's got him this time. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Real smart play. Great job. Get the positive yards, and then get your booty out of bounds.
6 categories. You have
just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to beat the D deep. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Entering base model screen, you have 5 options.
Temple will try to boot this one deep to get the second half underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
There are 8 categories. You have 9 options. Play call. AHB quick bay. Inside zone.
UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. At the 40, there he goes. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Quarterback moving. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Catch in the middle. It's Godfrey. Touchdown, Blazers! And they take it in for 6 more points. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do there.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this game doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand-new game. They're trailing by just 4 to Miami. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. At the 35, he's got room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Might as well give it to him again. And a decent game there before the defense makes the stop.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
He's got him. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel.
There he goes! He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
Well, this guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
And the Owls have it with a 1st and goal.
Give cushion. Audible.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. They agree with me. Same thing, but you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number 87, Owls in the end zone.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Formation, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score.
Number 98, set to kick it off.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give out of the gun. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I'll go inside.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the 1st option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. Gets it past the marker. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
Another good run, man. He has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Man, these slant routes you throw quick. It's a timing route. You've thrown 3 million of them to the wide receiver, and most of the time he gets his hands up and he catches it, keeps his body in the way. But right there, just lack of focus, lack of concentration, just drops the easy play. He's probably caught that ball 99% of the time it's been thrown to him.
Looks as if he's going to run it. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
Inside zone.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Starting to feel a little pressure. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Entering play call.
Third downs are a huge determining factor in winning and losing games. And what a great play by the defense that time. Going up against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the entire country. Great job breaking on the ball and helping force the incompletion.
They punted away on 4th down. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
Back to pass, it's Sparks. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Play call, cover 1 hole. Cover 2 invert. Left X 2-man.
Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
You know, on a 3rd and short like that, you just have to have great chemistry between the quarterback and his receiver. They just couldn't get on the same page. Now it sets up 4th down.
Recent, there are 6 categories. Load block let, cover 3 sky.
Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a grab past the marker. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down.
There are 6 categories.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, 2nd half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the 2nd half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Play call, coach suggestions.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Cover 2 invert.
This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Right back to the well. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
2 invert yard flat.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
To the air, it's Sparks. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
Options.
The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Yes.
We've reached a break. It's UAB on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
You have 9 options. LB Blitz.
They'll go back to work
selected.
with a first down in the final period.
Middle third.
To the air on first down. Right down the middle. Hits the open man. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. And the Owls didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Gonna run it. It's Mason. Brought down, but not before he pulled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
Cover 3 match. Coach suggestions. There are 6 Cover from 8. 3. Double. Cover 2 invert.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. The give to the back. Touchdown Owls! And they take it in for 6 more points. I can hear the defensive coordinator in the next booth yelling, "Wrap up! You have to wrap up!"
Bring your feet. 4 points of contact. You hear all those stuff from your defensive coaches. But you know what? Sometimes the guy's just better than you. He makes a play and gets in the end zone.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Old Dominion went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that fourth quarter. Total destruction by the Monarchs in a statement win if there ever was one. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the Sun Belt is right now, and man, what a difference.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
There are 8 categories. You have 9 options. MTNRPO red flag is selected.
And the Blazers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Got it! Touchdown, UAB! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver, you could tell he broke with the football, he caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
They send the tight end in motion. He'll set up to throw. And he makes the catch. The 2-point conversion is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Over. There are 6 categories. You have 3rd and Tempadu. Cover 3 Scott. Cover 9 showed you.
Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field.
Middle 3rd.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Buys a little time with his feet. Pressure's there and he lets it go.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right.
Audible.
Back to throw, it's Sparks. Using his legs to buy some time. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you got to do a better job protecting it because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and force the incompletion.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments.
You have 9 options. Cover 3 Sky is
Temple
selected.
lining up to punt it away. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one.
Tempo, recent. There are 8 categories. You have 9 options. Motion con mesh is selected.
UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So Reese with that.
Oh, he's got some space. Talk about a timely run. Gets the 1st down.
Inside zone.
As they try to finish the deal.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move.
No doubt the offense at this point of the game with the lead late. They're going to try and run the football. They're going to try and bleed the clock. They need all ball carriers to stay in bounds to keep this clock ticking, just like that guy did there.
The Blazers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Inside zone.
Really nice job by the running back here in the fourth quarter, picking up that first down. They need him now.
Entering play
They've got the lead, but not by a lot. Late in the game, they need him to play his best football at a moment in the game when everything is on the line.
And the Blazers have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, he leads it with the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. The give to the tailback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Blazers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Entering play call.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Inside zone split is selected.
They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership.